MVP, the best basketball player in the world. And when I lose, this is what I gotta go through. When I lose, I can't win them all. I'm human. I'm just like y'all, man. I'm just like you. I'm just like you. You might be a little better than me in your eyes, or the people that love you in their eyes. You might be a little better than me, but you human. You just like me, right? You just like me. You ain't no different. You just like me. You bleed just like I bleed. You cry just like I cry. You hurt just like I hurt. I ain't no different than you. I ain't no different, but I'm Allen Iverson. I'm a basketball player. You know, I get some money to play basketball. I ain't different than you. I'm not different than you. I'm upset. I'm upset for one reason, man. Because I'm an idiot. I lost. I lost my best friend. I lost him, and I lost this year. Everything's going downhill for me, as far as just that, you know, as far as my life. And then I'm dealing with this right here. I don't want to deal with this, man. I don't want to go through this. I don't want to deal with this. This is where I want to be, man. I love this place. I love my teammates.
You need to appreciate every moment. A lot of people don't appreciate their moment until it's past.
Failure is so important. Failing and fucking up and making mistakes, it's very important. That's how you learn. The bad feeling that you get from something that you should have done or wish you didn't do or wish you did better. Like especially failing at something where you half-assed it and you just feel like a fucking loser. Like that just teaches you. It teaches you to get your shit together.
Everything's gonna be okay. Everything you're worried about is gonna be okay.
When it feels scary to jump, Ian, that is exactly when you jump. Otherwise, you end up staying in the same place your whole life.
So, what do you think you'll do? How are you going to spend your life?
I'm not sure. But I do know. I'm gonna live every minute of it.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
My wife told me this great expression: to get something you never had, you have to do something you never did. Les Brown's a motivational speaker. He made an analogy about this. He says, imagine you're on your deathbed, and standing around your deathbed are the ghosts representing your unfulfilled potential, the ghost of the ideas you never acted on, the ghost of the talents you didn't use, and they're standing around your bed, angry, disappointed, and upset. They say, we came to you because you could have brought us to life, they say. And now we have to go to the grave together. So I ask you today, how many ghosts are going to be around your bed when your time comes?
The more you put into anything in life, the more you're going to get out.
So if you want to forgive her, just understand that God forgave you. And I know that every time I ask God for forgiveness, He forgives me. So who am I to not forgive someone who asks? This is what you have to do to set yourself free. You know, I didn't really plan on living the rest of my life, you know, hating this woman. I know that there's something called peace of mind, and that's the type of stuff you need to do to have peace of mind. That is why I wake up happy in the morning. That is why I want to live happy later on in my life.
Shimmering like smoke rises the moon.
One of the most interesting things that we see as we run across the country teaching this fantastic method is people continually say, I can't draw a straight line. I don't have the talent, Bob, to do what you're doing. That's baloney. Talent is a pursued interest. In other words, anything that you're willing to practice, you can do. And this is no exception. But it's like driving a car. At first, it's a little difficult. You have to learn how to make your hands and your foot work together. Once you have the technique down, all you need is a dream in your heart and a desire to put it on canvas.
Your greatest enemy is the enemy within. It's the things you tell yourself about yourself that's keeping you stuck.
Do you wish you were young? Why?
Well, the problem about, the great thing about being young is you have more time. You have more time to do things. I could play games, which I did. I used to play cowboys and Indians.
Yeah, that's what I play.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's what I like about being young. I could use my imagination more. You don't have to be rich to be happy. Do the things you like doing that make you feel good. Because when you're happy yourself, everybody else is happy.
To be yourself unapologetically every single day, bro. Every single one of us came to this earth because we have a purpose, we have a mission, bro. Will everybody tap in with their true purpose and mission in this life? No, not everybody will tap in with their true purpose and their true mission in this life. But does everybody have the ability to? Yes, everybody has the ability to. It doesn't matter who the fuck you are, you feel me? Everybody on this earth, as long as you're alive, you have the ability to tap in to your true self, no matter what age you are, even if you're fucking 60 type shit, bro.
It's good advice. And be yourself. Don't let other people tell you what you should be. Just be as you are.
I just want to let you guys know that you guys can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Fuck what other people want you to do. You feel me? You gotta do what you truly want to do. You feel me?
What am I doing with my life? What do you dream about?
Home.
I know it's super loud in here. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me at all, but just got done with 35 minutes of elliptical heart rate. I did HIIT for 20 minutes of it, and then another 20 minutes of just like, another 10 minutes of just random bullshit. From 130, heartbeat from 135 to 155. But like realistically, my shit was at 155 almost the whole time. So I've got about 10 more minutes left on the treadmill, and then I'm gonna hop in the car and head home. This is actually probably the first talking clip of the entire video, so hope you like the filmmaking. But yeah. Alrighty, audio check, perfect. Zoom that bitch all the way out. Yeah. Here, let me move that propped up a little bit. Alright. Well, I recorded the last segment of this day's YouTube video in the car, and the audio was just completely fucked. Like inaudible for almost the entirety of it. So I'm recording the last bit here. I really talked for like 11 minutes in the car, probably just to myself. Probably nobody will ever hear that footage. But yeah, I feel like, I was having an absolutely awful week. Not to dive into it too much, but my dog died, like my childhood dog. Fucking sucks, obviously.
And I got my calories dropped to like a new like low where I was pretty much just like getting stage lean. And it's the following Wednesday after this. This was filmed last Friday, and I'm significantly leaner now than I was then. Which is crazy to say because I was pretty fucking lean in those videos, but I'm like peeled, like stage lean ready at this point. But since I was having such a shitty week, I feel like I can actually give a little bit better perspective now that I'm like not past having a shitty time, but like I feel like I've almost like grown to appreciate just appreciate the moment, right? Like how many times in my life am I going to be able to sit here and just fucking struggle? Hopefully not that many, right? But I mean, I do feel like it's pushed me to find value in a lot of different things that I really didn't have much value for before. Like one of my biggest, I don't know what you would call it, but like, this is prep brain. I literally cannot find my words. One of my biggest outlets recently has just been like learning shit, like, and like just building things. Like I built a full business during prep. Should be ready to launch like any week now. Just waiting for one more company to sign on. Or searching for one more company to sign on. And then I've also started a website design agency. Just closed my first client. That's pretty dope. And like these things I mean like, yes, I'd started a business before. Yes, I'd created a website before, but I hadn't learned how to market myself and sell myself? Pause. To do this kind of shit. So, I don't know. I feel like learning has been like a great outlet for me. I don't know why. I mean, I assume it's just because I find dopamine and value in things that I can actually see some growth from, I feel like. Because prep almost feels like you pause your life a little bit to let this part of your life and your mental age almost grow, if that makes sense. Like if I wasn't prepping, I would still be going out and doing a bunch of dumb shit with my friends, and really I wouldn't be like pushing myself every single day. And I feel like I've put parts of my life on pause so that I can learn and grow. And I feel like the reason why I get the dopamine from learning new things is because I am actually doing what I'm meant to be doing during prep. I kind of just put that together while I was talking, so it might not make sense, but we'll see when I watch this back. A new thing that I started doing is I hung up a whiteboard on the wall of my room. Just moved into this new house. First thing I hung up. Literally nothing else on my walls. Just a whiteboard. And I have a note to myself that says, if you see this, keep fucking going. I know it's really hard, but that's why you're doing it, and that's why I'm doing it. I started this thing because I wanted to grow and I wanted to better myself, and that's what I'm fucking doing. So, hey, let's go. And then I have all my last days that I've completed up on my board. I put my weight down, how many days out I was, if I lifted, and if I did cardio. Last Friday when this was filmed, 21 days out, weighed 145.6 pounds. I lifted and I completed my cardio. Today was Wednesday, 16 days out, 143.6 pounds. I lifted and completed my cardio. That marks 5 cardio days for the week. I have one more, and tomorrow's a rest day. That also is exactly 2 pounds down from last Friday, which if you know anything about being 2 weeks out, that's a fucking significant amount of weight down, and it's noticeable. Like, I'm literally just like, you probably can't tell, but I'm like fucking shredded at this point. So yeah. But I mean, I titled this video "The Honest Truth About Natural Bodybuilding," and honestly, it's fucking terrible. It's miserable. It is not a good time in the normal sense of the word good. But if you have what it takes to do this, and I mean, it's probably the hardest thing I've done in my life. I mean, I've done, like to say, for a 17-year-old, I've done a lot of hard shit. This is definitely the hardest thing I've done. But when I say it's miserable and it's not a good time, I don't mean that to tell you that you shouldn't do this, but I'm telling you this so you know what to expect if you ever try to do a bodybuilding prep. And it straight up just is really fucking hard to do. I mean, I've eaten the same thing for 18 weeks in a row now. That's pretty difficult to do. I haven't had a single meal off plan that entire time. That's pretty fucking difficult to do. I graduated high school. I started a company. I went to my college orientation. I did all that shit while on prep, while not missing a meal. Like, I mean, it's just, it teaches you a whole nother level of, like, responsibility of your own actions. Like, anything that you do in prep is done with intent. You never do something without thinking of the repercussions of it, and I feel like that's a great skill that I've learned. I mean, you learn to plan ahead super well. I mean, shit, I packed for like 3 days worth of food whenever I went up and watched a bodybuilding show. Like, it teaches you so many good skills that you just need to know that, oh, my mom's home, that, I mean, it's just great. It's just great. I mean, you should do it, but it's really fucking hard. So don't expect it to be easy. But nothing that provides growth for you is easy. But I don't know. I guess I just wanted to close this off by saying, like, yes, I feel bad, but I'm pushing. Like, I'm ready. In fucking 15 days, I will be stoked to be on that stage, and I'm stoked to put in the work for the next 15 days to get there. So yeah, didn't record an outro because I'm a lazy bum. But this will act as an outro as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really tried my best to like film it real cool. But yeah, closing it out.